morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday. It's like, seems like the longest week ever, but today is Thursday and we're heading to work. I'm not wearing my uniform or anything because I'm not actually working. I'm going there to finally take my med training class, which I was supposed to take at the facility. Let me try to, I'm actually early, so that's good. But I was supposed to take it at that facility that I went last week and did like my other training. We did like orientation and you know, training like for the care part. So we still honestly talked about a lot of different things. We talked about the easy stand, went over the easy stand, Hoyer lifts, you know, all that stuff. So, but that lady was retiring last week, so the med class was supposed to be Thursday. They do it every Thursday. They don't have anybody to replace her, and the lady was already telling us this, so we could already anticipate, you know. And so then one of my bosses at work was just like, well, we're probably gonna end up having the class here. And then when I went in on Monday, that's what she said we were gonna do. So whenever you start at a new facility, even if you're at a hospital, it doesn't matter where you are. Normally, if you're in a facility, you are going to have to shadow. Once you get out of training, you shadow, you watch, which means you're paired with somebody and you have to watch them, you know, take care of the patients. They're your patients together. And some people are really like, they want to still take care of them. They very much want you to just watch. And some people are like, you know, you can jump in and you can help, you know, depending on if you've done this before, blah, 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 blah. So the first day that I went, you have to do like usually 3 days of training, usually 3 cares, 3 meds. That's how we did our last facility, and it kind of seems like this is how they do it here. They start with 3. And then of course, if you feel like you need more training, they'll give you more training. So I was already kind of like feeling like one day would have probably been good, but it was nice to see different groups of people because obviously there's no way for me to learn all the different residents in one shift, right? So my first shift was good. It was great actually because I was actually paired up with someone that I used to work with at my old facility. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I was paired up with somebody that I used to work with at my old facility, and she's real cool. She had no problem training me. She didn't know she was training, and she had been working a double that day, and she trained both shifts, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that, you know, she was still able to have a good attitude about it and not make me feel any kind of way, because I understand what it's like. Like, I used to have to train a lot of people at my facility. It got to a point where I literally was telling them, okay, you guys need to have somebody else train, or you guys need to start rotating, because it seems like I'm always training, which is fine, but dang, you know, just give me a break, you know, here and there. But again, I hate when people make people feel uncomfortable. You know, these are new employees that are going to be working with you. These are team members that you may need one day. Why treat somebody and not give them the opportunity? Like, this is the job. If you don't want the job, then say that, or go to management and privately say, hey, look, I don't want to train anymore. But don't make the person feel any kind of way. So yesterday I was with a gentleman. He was fine. He was actually real good or whatever. And then last night he was working, but I wasn't paired with him. Well, I kind of was paired with him, but I actually was supposed to be paired with this girl. And I go up there or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, you're with old girl. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm thinking, oh, girl already knows, because I was just gonna be like, oh, well, ask the guy to be with him again, since he's the only person I really knew and I was used to working with him. And then the boss, my supervisor, she was like, yeah, you can work with him, that's fine, it's no big deal, right? So then, as I got upstairs to go find him, I seen this other lady, and I don't know if she's a nurse or if she's another med tech, I don't know, but she's like, oh, I think you're training today, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I think you're with the girl or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Now I kind of had an idea of like who she was, but I didn't talk to her, none of that. You know, I had worked now 2 whole days. Nobody wanted to talk to me. One thing about me, I don't care. If you don't want to talk and be my friend at work, I'm not pressed, like not even in the slightest bit. Like, I don't have to talk the whole 8 hours, you know what I'm saying? I'm there to talk to my residents, and yes, it don't gotta be no tension, but I'm good. My personality type is okay with, you know, I'm not a very talkative person anyway. So anyway, we get there and I get up to the area or whatever, and I'm like, oh, you know, hey, are you such and such or whatever? Girl, the bitch act like she didn't hear me. So I'm like, okay. Like, girl, you don't have to act like that. Like, if you don't want to train, just say that. Or just, you can at least, like, but you couldn't even say nothing. Like, you couldn't say nothing. You had nothing to say. Like, oh, okay, cool. Keep the same energy, because the thing about it is, it's always a team player sport, and God don't like ugly. Why by the end of the night, the same person that didn't want to train me, so then the guy, he's like, you know what, I'll just train you or whatever, because he's seen that I was irritated. And I'm like, I don't have time, because one thing, I'm gonna speak my mind, I don't have time to play childish games. I'm too old for a person to be acting like they don't hear me talking to them. You know what I'm saying? And I was just assuming that she already knew that I was training her, because the other girl who she's friends with that told me, oh yeah, I think you're training with her today, said it. So I'm thinking, okay, she must know what's going on. She must already be expecting me. And then for you to like act like you don't hear me, that's some lame ass, just weird stuff that you don't have to do. It really is. So that's why I was so happy now that I'm done on my training, because now I can work on my own. I do have to, I think, do like one med shadowing, but as long as it ain't with her, I'm not gonna be with her. I ain't worried about her, and keep it moving. I hope you never need my help, even though she already needed my help last night. She came last night trying to need some help with the Hoyer lift. I'm not helping. You better go and ask all your other friends that you've been talking to this whole time, but then you couldn't even train me, and you want to be rude. Like, I hate a rude person, and I didn't even do anything to you, and it's not my fault. At the end of the day, if you do have to train me, it's not my fault. And you should be happy that I am here to be a part of the team. We're short staffed. Now you don't got to pick up so many doubles. Like, people, I don't understand people, you know, and I definitely have been in a place where I don't want to train, but I never make them feel like it's something personal. Hey y'all, so it's later on. It's still Thursday. It's like 5:45, and yeah, I'm home from work. I basically was there till about like 3:30, so about 6 hours. It really wasn't bad at all. It was just like for the med training little portion, and then we had to like take a test at the end, and we got our little certificate. So I did pass, and it was cool, you guys. We learned, it was a nice refresher course for me, because it's been a while since I passed meds. Like, I haven't worked in a couple of months where I've been actually passing meds, and even with my assignment, I didn't do her meds. And even when, like, I sometimes would feed them, like once he crushed them up, but he literally did everything. So I haven't had like meds and done like, but I haven't really done anything in a while. So it was just nice to like be back, testing my knowledge and learning everything. So yeah, that was cool. The class actually really wasn't that bad. So I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tonight and then tomorrow. And then I start my normal schedule this weekend. So we're done. We're officially out of training. So I might do a shadow day for meds. But honestly, you guys, like, I really feel like I'll be okay. So I'm going to be working a little bit, just kind of doing, you know, I've been shadowing the 3 days. So I'm just going to fall in where I fit in, y'all. Yeah, that's that. So I'm excited to, you know, be on my own, because like I told you guys, old girl was tripping yesterday, and yeah, I didn't kill my experience all the way, but it was just kind of like, girl, it's not that serious, you know, like, it's just funny to me. And a lot of the people at this facility, they used to work together, so they're like used to each other and all that stuff. So sometimes that can be a little bit weird, but they are used to a lot of agency staff coming in. So yeah, there's that. You know, there's always the people that are nice and the people that are just themselves, and you know, it is what it is. But you guys, what's crazy is I came on here because I wanted to talk to you guys about a challenge that I've been thinking about doing. So you guys know I always talk about my girl Danny J here on YouTube, and she had been doing the 75 hard challenge. She was the first person that I personally know that was doing the challenge. And she was talking about it, introduced me to it. I hadn't heard of it. So basically what it is it's a 75-day challenge where you have a set of rules, and you have to follow and complete all these steps every single day for 75 days, or you got to start over. And they're like, you have to work out twice a day for 45 minutes, I think, each, and one has to be indoor and one has to be outdoor. You have to follow some sort of a diet. You can't have any alcohol. You got to read at least 10 pages of a what is it? Self-improvement book or something like that. I'll put it on the screen, but it can't be like Harry Potter, you know, like a book like that. I can't think of the word I'm trying to come up with right now, but I'll put it on the screen. You got to read 10 pages though. And then what else is the last thing? Oh, and then you have to take a progress picture every single day. So I think that's all the steps. And yeah, y'all, I don't know. When I first heard about it, I was like, man, that takes a lot of strength, but it's basically like a mental discipline type of challenge. Of course, yes, you're going to lose weight because you're working out and you're following some sort of a diet, which is always going to be helpful. But then you're also getting yourself disciplined to like really get yourself mentally, you know, just in a good place. And I was like, at first I'm like, I can't do it. Cause I'm like, the workouts scare me. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do it. But then I'm like, I started seeing it again, because she's doing it again. I think this is her second time doing it. And this time there was another video that popped up from someone else, and I started watching like a couple different videos, just results videos, and I never actually searched it. And I'm like, dang, people are having really good results. And it wasn't even just physically, like with their bodies. Of course they were, which of course that's a big motivation too. But there was also just people who were saying mentally, and just there's a lot of different benefits to it, and a lot of challenges as well, people who actually completed it. And there's lots of different tweaks that you can do to it. Even Danny was saying that she thinks the next time that she starts it, that she's going to do it in 30-day increments, because that seems a lot more attainable than, of course, 75 days straight in a row. So yeah, y'all, I want to kind of attempt it. After watching those videos, I was like, I really want to attempt it. I want to see if I can do it. Of course, you can make your own rules and tweak it and stuff, but then you're gonna have people like, oh, you didn't really do the challenge, blah 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 blah. So I haven't decided like exactly what my rules will be or when I would start, but I do think I want to do some sort of variation of the 75 hard. They also have like a 75 soft challenge where you can change some things or like tweak things. I think that's what you call it. And people even still have really good results with that. So I kind of want to try it out, but it is definitely a huge commitment, because 75 days is a long time, and even 30 days is a long time to commit to something. And it only takes 21 days to make a habit, y'all. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah. So yeah, I've been thinking about that. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have ever heard of the challenge, if you ever thought about it, if you ever tried it. If you know anybody that tried it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna be trying it like in the next couple of days or anything, but I am thinking about truly implementing it soon. So I know you guys are gonna be like, what the heck, Deonna? So I have decided, you guys, that I will no longer be selling lip gloss. And the reason is because, like, you guys know, like, I'm in a place right now where I don't have, like, it was a lot easier when we had a nice big 2-bedroom duplex home, a lot more space, a lot more stability. It's a lot for me. I'm creating and packaging and doing everything kind of manually, and I don't really have a space that's dedicated for it. And I just feel like I want to go in a different direction with my business, and I really want to take my time, and I really want to restructure a lot of things. I have a lot of different things in the works, a lot of different goals and plans, and a lot of things are changing, because obviously all the plans that I had got completely, you know, changed. They have to be altered. So a lot of different things are changing for me right now, and I just feel like, you know, that is too much for me to try to do. And I thought I could do it. I really wanted to do it, and I'm like, you know, I need to just go back to the drawing board and realize like what is really for me and my passion, and you know, where I want to go and what I want to do from here. So it is going to be different. And yeah, you guys, so unfortunately I will not be selling lip glosses anymore. I do have currently one order that I need to refund, but by the time you guys see this vlog, it'll already be completely off the site. I'm not even going to have them as out of stock. I'm going to take them completely out, and we're going to have the website under construction for a while, just until I can really figure out what direction I want to go and dedicate, you know, a full, clear, healthy mind to that. So yeah, y'all, that's that. Has the retrograde been retrograding for you guys? Because I swear to God, so many things. I've been having so many different things going on, and it's crazy, y'all. But I feel like I rambled a lot, but those are really important things I needed to tell you guys, I feel like. But yeah, that's that. So I'm probably not gonna vlog for the rest of the night because I'm not doing anything. More than likely I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, we're off. I don't exactly know what we're doing, but yeah, we're gonna do something. We'll work out, you know, have us just a nice little productive day. You guys can see I'm at work, and I'm in one of our little touchdown areas where you can sit down and like do your charting and everything. Today is Sunday. I do work the 2 to 10 shift now, just to start temporarily. So yeah, when we first get here, it's pretty chill. It's about, what time? 3:15, and we have these little iPhones, which is a little bit different because the facility that I worked at before, we had like their call lights were on like walkie systems, so we would carry walkies to be able to communicate with each other and for our call lights and hear everyone else's call lights. But we do all that on the phone. You can communicate on the phone. We chart on our phones, and yeah, we do everything on the phone basically. We also answer the call lights. So yeah, that is that. This is my master key. This will get me into all of the rooms, including memory care in the building, in and out all of the doors, including the front door. So yeah, y'all, that's that. So I think actually this is one of, oh no, it's not. I don't have her. So yeah, I have the same group that I had yesterday. Today is my second day officially out of training. So I have my own, instead of shadowing somebody, I have my own group. If you guys have not seen, or if I don't know if it's a part of this video, but you guys probably heard my rant about training and just being new at facilities. Yeah, it's just a lot. So yeah, y'all, that is pretty much that. Right now I'm about to go make me some coffee, because my problem is I'm still not used to working nights. So I'm like ready for a nap. So I be needing some coffee to just keep me up, because I still wake up at the crack of dawn. And I was so tired last night because work wore me out. And then I got home kind of late, and I was up early like a fool. So that's that. Nothing is really going on, you guys. Just work. Just trying to get adjusted to this schedule. There's a lot of things I actually have to update you guys on, but we're gonna do that with due time, because at the end of the day, yeah, it's a lot going on. So yeah, welcome back to another vlog. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be the start of the weekly or a continuation of another. I should have brought my laptop today so I could edit. I want to post a video today because it's Sunday, and I have like 2 videos that I can go and edit. So I live really close. I'm considering going home on my break, because we do have to take mandatory 30-minute breaks, which I can appreciate here. And we actually clock out, so I'm like, can definitely leave and run and go home. But we'll just see how the night goes, because we are short. So hopefully somebody can come in to pass the meds, and then I don't have to worry about being short, because then we'll have enough people and we can all go and take our breaks, you know?